everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Wario Land 4 playthrough. Last time we made it through the entry passage. We beat the first boss of the game, and then we got full range over the entire pyramid, so now we can go in whatever level we choose. But I'm going to continue on with more of the Emerald Passage, so the next level we have is Wildflower Fields. Not to be confused with Flower Fields from Paper Mario, because these flowers are more wild than them. Okay, so this level is actually very interesting. We get introduced to a very familiar type of enemy to Wario Land. We have the bee. If the bee hits you, you will turn into Puffy Wario, which basically pushes you up to the top of the screen until you hit something. But you can actually use these bees very effectively to get coins, because you'll see all these sunflowers here, or just these flowers in general. The bees will pollinate the flowers, and you can use that to basically increase the seeds on the flowers and then bust them open to get some good coins. Now you want to actually bust them open when it has the red bulb. If you wait too long, or if you don't get it, well, if you wait too long, you won't get any reward whatsoever. But the red bulb will give you the best reward, basically. Because if you wait one stage longer, it'll burst and you won't get anything. If you do one stage too early, you won't get the same number of coins. Those are basically the things you need to keep in mind. But we're going to use Puffy Wario to float up here, because there is a treasure I want, and that treasure is the CD. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way now. Okay, nope, nothing here. I really hate blind jumps like that. Really do not like when video game developers put those kind of things in my games, but we'll deal with it for now, I guess. I'm not crazy or happy about it, but it is what it is. Can't go through that way, but I believe that's also the return path too, so we don't need to worry about that anyway. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to do every single one of these flowers, because that would take a really long time, but I am going to do a couple of these just because it's the best way to get coins in this level, because, well, you get basically 200 coins per flower. I don't think this level is, like, again, I don't think you're, like, needing to do this too much anyway, but still, oh, come on, no! Well, see, as you can see right there, I waited too long on that flower, so as a result, did not get a good reward from that. Okay, so it looks like we can do something up this way. Let me... Oh, come on! I hit that. Well, let me go ahead and do this. Or not. I keep trying to, like, get the bees off the screen just so I can focus on the flowers and get to them. But it's hard because they always seem to have some very random movement RNG. Okay. Okay, let me grab these. And I'm going to drag the bee back here so I can check out some of these other rooms. Now, don't get in my way this time. Thank you. Okay. So in here you have these drill enemies. You obviously want to ground pound, so you knock them up so you can destroy them before they throw their spiky projectiles at you. Wait, hold on, wasn't there like a rock somewhere around here? I guess not. Oh, there's the rock, okay. Okay, that's how you get over here. In hard mode, I believe the rock is on the bottom floor, which is kind of interesting. Hard mode does have some very, like, interesting, like, changes for each of the levels. It's a lot more in-depth than you'd think it would be, for sure. Definitely does give the game kind of another dimension of playability if, like, you, for example, think this game is, like, too easy or something. Or if you thought normal mode was too easy, rather. Okay, I don't think I need to get too many more of these, so I think I'm just gonna grab this one and then probably stop and then come back if I need to later. Because we still have, like, plenty of rooms to go through, so we're not really going to be hurting for coins right away. Another thing that hard mode actually changes, at least in the first few levels, those giant, like, ball enemies, they're actually, like, the spear enemies that we're seeing right now. So that's another thing, that's another way they kind of make the levels a bit more difficult, is they actually have, like, different enemies that kind of make the sections a little more difficult and everything, which is kind of cool how they do that. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. Oh wait, hold on. Wee bonk. Got our good friend Dr. John Pieces, or Professor John Pieces. Should he be a doctor or professor? Probably professor, because he looks older. Before we do that, let me jump up here. Not that I really needed that heart, but that's how you basically get that. And now we're in a underwater passageway, where you can actually find some goodies, depending on how you go through this section. Okay, thank you. See, we got a lot of coins just from that, or a lot of treasure just from that, rather. So again, that's why I say you're probably not going to be, like, super hurting for all the different things you can find. But it is nice to find them just in case. Like this giant diamond down here. Okay, hold on. Too late. Already going down this way. I was supposed to go this way. There we go. Now we can go inside the next door and find some more things. You can kind of tap the B button, or the, I guess, the charge button to kind of slow your ascent in that room, which will help in terms of getting all the stuff that's involved. Okay, so I'm thinking how we get up there. I think I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to throw you up here and then get through this section. Well, hold on. Let me wait for him to get over here first. Because I don't want to accidentally open that chest, because it opens if you just, like, walk into it. Huh. I'm not really sure how you get up here. I thought you would have need to, like, jump on that guy, but I guess not. Either way, we should get enough before the end of this level. I think we have another thing to find still, too, so we're not really hurting for anything else. Looks like there is something up there, so let me see what we got. Actually, maybe this is how you're supposed to get up there. Oh, yeah, this is how you're supposed to do it. Okay, never mind. Sometimes you tend to make the puzzles harder than they actually are. That's the way Wario Land games tend to go for me, usually. Okay. I'll go ahead and go up here again. As far as these guys are concerned, you can get them with a good slam to their back. Go back down here, grab this. We still need one more, but again, we'll get one on the way back. Before I do, there is one more little room to show off, because there is another puzzle room, so we'll be able to see our good friend Professor John again. Assuming he's in here. I don't think he's in every single one of these rooms, but you'll definitely get used to seeing him in these. And yeah, you use them for a lot of different puzzles. I think I made it difficult by putting them over here, though. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Sometimes he can be kind of finicky. Boom. Ah, come on! The worst part is I can't really do that. Ah, come on! Like, I can't jump on... Like, you have to jump at him from a very specific angle to make this work. Oh, come on. So you can't... There we go. Man, that was harder than anything else in the level, and I already have all the stuff I need. Oh, well. Do I have the... I don't have the bird yet, but I think I'll get him on my way to the ending, so it's not too bad. And yeah, oh, I guess I could have just slammed the normal way. There we go. Okay, so there we go. We have a time limit now, so let's get this moving. Ouch. Okay, I don't want to get hit. Getting hit is not something I want to do. There we go. That's how you get the bird. And I believe the rest of the level is just running to the end, because we'll get that on our way. And then we pretty much have everything else. What? Oh. Okay, now we go down here. And then we get the hell out of here. But see, that was a 14-minute level. Not all levels will be this length. I think this one just takes a little bit longer because you have, like, all the little flowers you can pollinate if you really want to go for like a super high score. Obviously you don't need to go that crazy with getting all the treasure, but you know, if you want to get those mini games and if you want to have a good buffer if you're playing on like hard mode or something, I can definitely understand wanting to focus pretty heavily on that. But yeah, there we go. Got our second thing, or second level of the Emerald Passage finished. So now we have the Mystic Lake. So let me bring up my notes here. I do have some notes, basically, just kind of showcasing like all the different things you can find in all the levels, just to make sure I don't miss anything. But yeah, we'll go ahead and check out this level. Mystic Lake is kind of a cool, foresty looking level. So it should be a lot of fun going through here. Trying to figure out where exactly I am. Okay, that's where I am. Okay, sounds good to me. So I can't go this way, so we'll probably be getting these on the way back. So the game wants me to go down here, I guess. Boom. And yeah, gonna be doing some swimming in this level. See anything over here? Again, you do want to be very thorough when you're going through this. I feel like we might be coming back that way at some point. It does kind of suck. I did kind of kill the only throwable enemy in that room, but it is what it is. Oh. Okay, I gotta go back. Essentially, you need to be at, like, super butt stomp range if you want to, like, butt stomp through water. Otherwise, it really won't work. Okay, so for this one, I believe... Whee! Yeah, you really gotta throw him. And I think for this one, we want to... There we go. And yeah, it is worth mentioning. I think I mentioned it before, but if Professor John goes into any body of water, you can't actually use him anymore after that. So once you throw him in water, he's essentially useless at that point. Which I hate saying, but it is what it is. Okay. Looks like we have another little treasure here. Okay, keep going. Again, making sure I don't miss anything. Also, we have Nightmare Fuel, all the Nightmare Fuel. You know which ones will have monsters if you can see eyes. If you don't see eyes, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, we are going to grab that. Ah, there we go. Okay, let me go back. I don't think there is anything over this way, but still. Just a case of me wanting to be thorough and get as much treasure as possible. Because, hey, I mean, Wario came all the way out to this ancient pyramid to find stuff. We don't want him to go any empty. We don't want him to be empty-handed here. Okay, so there is something here. I want to say it's just a diamond, though, so I don't think we have to worry about it. Okay. So that's what you had to do. Got it anyway. Got it anyway. Yeah, so here we have Spring Wario, another transformation that was in other Wario Land games. It works a little bit differently in this game, though. And that in the other games, like, you just bounced around until you were ready to jump. But in this game, you just press A when you're ready and you just bounce straight to the top, which is kind of interesting. interesting how they kind of changed that up a little bit. Okay, so I believe we want to go down here to find more stuff. Here we have Bubble Wario, another form that was in other Wario games. Not much to say about it, you just float up until you hit something. In a sense, it's a lot like Puffy Wario in a lot of regards. So I'm not going to go down here because I feel like there's stuff. Nope, okay, there's not. That's the one we want to go into. Because, yeah, another aspect of Bubble Wario is that you can actually go through water currents, too. So we can use that to go all the way to the top of this. And find some more goodies, I believe. As we continue to be careful with these losers. Okay, so I believe the switch is over this way. There was a water current, so I couldn't do anything at the bottom. But I think if you go down here, you can actually... Or maybe not. There's got to be something there that's relevant. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm just... Oh, well, I can keep going for this over here. Okay, well, I do need to get that coin, first of all, so... or that key, rather. Okay, so what are we doing with Professor John here? I know exactly what we're using Professor John for. And this is kind of funny. It's funny if he stops falling. Oh. Let's kick him back this way. Damn it! The grabbing physics could be a bit better. Let me just do this. This is probably better anyway. Whee! There we go. But yeah, that's basically a race to get over there in time. Kind of cool. Kind of a cool way to do that. So yeah, we hit the switch, and I believe we just go down here to... Oh, God. This looks dangerous. Well, we pretty much have all the coins we need, so I'm not going to bother with anything else. We still need to find two of the, things, though. Two of the puzzle pieces. It's hard to call them puzzle pieces, because they're not really, but... Two of those rock pieces, anyway, we need to find. I'm trying to look to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, here's one of them. And I think we'll run into the other one on the way back, but there's still, like, the... There's still the CD, which I don't think we found, so we still have to find that at some point, too. Okay. Okay, there's the last of the rock pieces. See, I believe this just comes back down to where the ending is, so... Oh, hold on, hold on. That's where it is. Okay, we're good. And there we go. That's the Mystic Lake. But yeah, that was a lot shorter than the previous level, so... yeah, as you can tell, they're not all as long as you think they would be. But yeah, get a nice gold crown for our efforts. You also have a lot of minigame money now. I want to say the price of the minigames like changes like throughout the game, if I'm not mistaken. But again, it's just the same 3 minigames, so you're not missing really a lot even if you don't play them. Okay, so next up we have Monsoon Jungle, but I'm going to go ahead and save that for next time. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys for Monsoon Jungle and probably the boss of the Emerald Passage. So already making some pretty quick work. We're almost essentially a fourth through the game already. So this game will not take a long time, but as you can see, these levels can be pretty lengthy when they kind of hide stuff very well and just kind of make things as long as possible. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, and talk to you next time for the next episode of Wario Land 4. Later, folks.